All right, welcome in everyone to another exciting adventure of the Pack Tactics Tavern and its residents. Today we'll be playing through the adventure Dread and Breakfast, one of the hunts and adventures from Helena's Guide to Monster Hunting. Is joined here by my lovely players who have been participating in some of these hunts and some of these D&D adventures. I hope you all like the content, and if you do, go ahead and leave a like and subscription so that way you're notified of any future uploads as well. And without further ado, we'll get right into it. Doing a little housekeeping before going on a hunt for this adventure. Hope you all enjoy. Alright, I have not heard anything back from Nova, so I think for the most part, we are good to get started if everybody is ready.
Gotcha. Yep, I'm all good.
Ooh. How do I change my spells from in Foundry? My spells that I know.
In Foundry,
Can I do that?
believe it will require a long rest, which you're able to do so at the Tavern. It does come at a small gold cost, so it would be 5 gold to take a long rest, essentially purchasing a brew, because the Pack Tactics Tavern itself does not have a place for you to stay. You basically have to port to somewhere you're more comfortable to, and then come back after having that long rest.
Oh, okay. I don't need to do that right now then.
You are able to also do that on your journeys, but that's kind of out in the wilds, trying to maintain that. I'm assuming you automatically take long rests, so if you wish to do so at that time, it's just a small resource dump, more or less, of the food required for that day.
We do we all need to do that? Because I thought we got like a long rest on level up, didn't we?
You would have been. Let me see. If you wish to take a long rest here, it would be that small gold cost, just to kind of maintain the tavern's well-being.
Yeah.
Out in the wilds, if you are able to find some place of comfort, like there may be some adventures that you don't find that comfort necessarily all the time.
Gotcha. In that case, I'll go on ahead and take off 5 gold from my dealer.
Alrighty.
I guess what was the healing one that? I'll find it. Oh, it's healing word.
Yeah, healing word and cure wounds are your 2 heals right now, I think.
I wanted to try using that instead. So you said 5 gold?
Yes, it would be 5 gold.
Okay.
Simply because the Pack Tactics Tavern itself does not offer beds.
Where the heck is my gold?
I just got rid of it in D&D Beyond and in Forge.
Gotcha.
Or Foundry.
Yeah, if it is Foundry, I try to make sure that your inventory and your gold count is as accurate and up to date as Foundry, and then I can kind of transfer that from D&D Beyond, or make sure that's not transferred, more or less.
I edited it in the Foundry. Oh yeah, I have 2 herbalism kits for some reason. I'm just gonna remove one. Not sure why I have 2.
It's the tech for the starter. You get both herb kits and then you sell one of them. Easy early money.
I don't think that would be allowed, probably.
I'm checking out the monster manual for 2024 right now. It's probably not too relevant.
I believe there's a better list on the Druid itself's actual page. Let me double check that.
Probably,
For what,
For your class change list, which you can change into.
It almost likes to say, like, if I could turn into, like, a bear. I just want it to be, like, turning red, where it just gets, like, big red panda. Buddy.
No, there is not a better list yet. It would be in the actual monsters manual.
Gotcha. Check this out.
There's like a lot of. I don't know. I don't need to use it like too much right now, but.
Yeah, right now it's pretty much just going to be used for like utility or for flavor stuff.
Yeah,
It's like you can turn
it's like a
things
rat, a hawk.
I don't think that flying animals are
Oh
available
yeah,
yet.
you're right. Flying is not allowed until later.
Wait, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which is really
Okay.
weird when they give Asimar wings at level 3 as well as Dragonborn at some point.
Crying in
don't-
ASMR. I love level 3. I can fly.
You'd think that would be one of the first things that they kind of teach druids to do is if you're in danger, turn into a bird and fly away.
Right?
Nah,
Yeah.
you don't get that.
You turn into Mr. Squeakers and crawl into a hole instead.
Yep.
Squeak.
Yeah, let's see. You got you can turn into spiders. I'm sorry. You got spider. You got the rat. You got.
Can I turn into a lizard?
You probably can actually. Let me see.
Hello.
Yellow. Over. Yes, you can in fact turn into a lizard.
Lizard.
Motherfucker.
Hey, DM, I am missing some spells from my spellbook.
Okay. Were they added on Foundry or which ones were they?
They are on D&D Beyond. I'm just like, I don't know how to prepare the spells, I suppose.
It would depend. I believe Artificer is also the same thing for if you would take a long rest, you'd be able to change those prepared spells. But that would also be the 5 gold cost.
So I didn't know what this button did, and I clicked it. It unprepared my spell,
Okay.
and I just don't know how to re-prepare it.
Gotcha. If it's updated on D&D Beyond, I'm going to just go ahead and do that right away. The one thing I need to check is your current save. Yes, hello, Nova. Welcome in, bud.
Hello.
Yellow.
Once I finish this, we can get started. I'll re-give the updates and announcements more or less, and then
Oh, thank you.
yep. Hopefully that fixed it.
It appears to.
Gotcha.
Constrictor snake. I think that one's probably the best thing that you could, if you needed it for a combat purpose right now.
I don't know if I could brain the combat transformation right now.
Oh, crab!
A crab.
You can be crab!
Do, 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 do.
Fucking crabbed.
Hey guys, look what I can do. Starts dancing as a crab. Dance battle.
Oh,
Crab battle.
I think Wolf would kill me.
It's whatever you want to do, but I will ask if you are taking your action to dance. That's the only free action in my game.
I will play you the song of my people. Starts dancing.
wait, hang on. Okay, flying snake. Oh no, this is got fly speed. Never mind.
Yeah, anything that has a
It's like-
fly speed.
I was just like, wait, hang on. Snakes
I don't think,
fly. Is
like-
it just talking about like a gliding thing or something? But no, it does have a 60 fly speed, so no.
I still wish I could be like a small dragon that maybe couldn't fly, but it's probably too complicated.
I mean, it's just a dragonborn. Just make them short.
Just have it be a funny.
No, it's like trying to figure out like
Operation Lizard.
druid transformation.
Oh.
Lizard, but suspiciously looks like a dragon, but it can't fly.
I have lost my wings. Help.
Just because I'm not allowed to fly.
Oh my god, you can be a giant fire beetle.
Ew,
What?
that sounds gross.
It can deal one fire damage whenever it
Oh
bites somebody.
yeah.
Aw, you one fire, Tammy.
Oh, it
Like-
does shed bright light though.
bites your arm. Hey, does this hurt?
Wait. Is giant frog a matter? Or is that a 0-1? No, you can in fact be giant frog. It's quarter challenge rating. I'm sorry, I'm just getting up a list to throw that out.
Thank you.
No problem. You can eat a person.
What?
All right. So, with everyone in, I can go over some of the updates and the announcements once again. You all have purchased the I forget what they are called. Sorry.
They were I just wrote it down as crafting goggles in my inventory. I didn't know if there was an actual item that you were going to, like, I need to, like, equip
It's
or
not
anything.
in this, but I can probably put it on your character sheet and update it that way.
Okay.
However, they would have been. That's item cards. Magic items. There we go. The quadranoculars. Yes, with all of your purchase of the Leosen's quadranoculars, you essentially have access to the crafting materials and resources. To see that in the game, you would go over to the right to the player journal, which is the tab that looks kind of like an open book, and then it will be under the crafting lists. You all have gained and obtained various items through your different journeys, all kind of arriving back here today to come and potentially challenge another fearsome foe in, another hunt. You do have some items from your previous hunts, and this essentially gives a list of what can and cannot be crafted from both what you have as well as kind of in general as well. It also has the cooking lists under it as well, which you are able to perform. However, you will not necessarily know the benefits or the boons that you will get from some of those components and some of those meals until you have a little bit of experimentation in the vein. I think with that being said, welcome in everyone to another session of Pack Tactics. You all have arrived back at the tavern or had ended your last encounter with the Grim Boatsman after arriving back here. Potentially looking to recuperate a little bit, maybe see what you could do with some of those magical items, or undertake another challenge. The adventure is completely up to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, there is also quite a load to look through, so it is a little bit much, but it's better to have the list available, I think.
Yeah, just take me a while to
I have a
figure it out.
question. If we're cooking and say we wanted to, like, I guess, like, under, like, novice recipes, could we combine, like, two things together and that makes something?
That would create a journeyman recipe.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Ooh.
Okay, I understand now. Okay.
As you can kind of see, there's sub-headlines for those. There are journeyman recipes that you are able to combine two different ingredients. That does, however, increase the dice check for those. And you can kind of see the dice check on the top for what each of the recipes would be, as well as the number of ingredients you're able to use.
Okay, so, like, I'm just gonna say something random, just trying to understand it a little better. If I did, like, bone and then blood. Like, it's just 2 random ingredients that we had, and then what I have to roll that DC check, like a D20, and it's hit a
So-
16.
If you would be attempting to create your own recipe instead of one of the ones that is listed and provided, it would probably raise the DC, but you would be able to do so. But it would not, it would probably, I'd say, raise the DC by a stock +2. If it's not actually available on the recipe list and you're trying to create something of your own.
Got it. Okay.
After that point, if you are successful, I would add it to the recipes, and you would be able to make that at the standard dice check.
Got it. Okay.
Is it time for us to cook?
Could be there.
Maybe.
Yeah, I will open the floor up to you guys for any player introductions or character introductions you wish to do. You all do see this new kind of... How would you describe yourself and your character, Nova? Would you mind giving us an introduction for the first time you kind of walk yourself through these doors with Hildred?
Oh, yeah. So just redo Hildred then?
I would like if possible, a player introduction for who you are, as well as who your character kind of is, as the other characters see this, entering the tavern.
Okay, I want to make sure I understand it right. I'm a little out of it. Myself and the character. Got it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hi, I'm Nova. I have been in the D&D business for... What year is it? Oh, shit. Decade now.
26.
I am what you would call a professional writer. I've only published 1 short story, but I'm working on it. But I love role-playing games, I love writing, and that's pretty much everything there is to know about me besides I like games. I am playing the role of Hildred von Luxwood, a Triton paladin warlock who is trying to gather new and mythical items. I basically am dressed like a pirate, a washed up pirate that has nowhere else to go but here. That's all I got.
Love to see it.
All right, very nice, sir. That is what you all are presented with, having, experienced each other through the previous hunt with the Grim Boatsman. If you all do wish to introduce yourselves or roleplay, feel free to do so.
I suppose one of the first things that Hildred would be able to see would be a tall centaur dressed clad in chainmail with whitened furs around the rims surrounding his stomach and his arms, with a small racken probably hanging out on either his shoulder or his horseback.
Just sitting on his back, yeah.
You can
Marking
see him.
waves.
You can see him struggling to read through a journal and occasionally turning back to his racken friend, being like, "Maki, how do you pronounce this word?" And you take a look at it, and it's the word "the."
The.
Oh. Duh. I see. I'm
You're getting there.
I'm getting
Yeah.
there. Oh. Who do we have here? Hello? And he'll wave his non-book reading hand.
Hello.
Is this a new friend of ours? It is a pleasure to meet you. I do not recall seeing you in the first time since the tavern.
I was here a little while ago. But it did. Good to see the place hasn't changed in them. But how long has it been?
It's been a little bit.
Coraline, where did... And he's gonna look behind him to see if he can find Coraline still hanging out with the other racket.
Coraline's looking for her bird friend because she doesn't see him right now. So she's just very confused. Okay. I was looking at the map and I was like, I can see.
Oh, mate, how's it going today?
It's going good. She's gonna be like, call. She's gonna be like, I have goggles now. I can see everything. At least that's what Larsen said I can. So when we go out hunting for monsters now, I can look at the monsters and see what we can be able to make, and maybe you can have something magical, and maybe I can have something stabby.
See, I know that one. I don't
I
think
do
I
know-
forget you, Coraline.
Are you Coraline?
Hello.
Dark elf at the bar also gives a wave and does mention, oh, you all have, I believe, hunted on different occasions. Perhaps you just missed each other.
Near misses, I presume.
Everyone is here.
Perhaps we only had our first hunt last time.
Coraline kind of like slaps her forehead a little bit. She's gonna be like, "Oh, Hildy," she's like, "I know you were kind of busy last time, so you weren't able to come with us." She's gonna be like, "I made new friends, and so these friends are part of our guild now, and they can go hunting with us." And we went and we fought a boatsman, and I almost got dragged into the ocean, but I'm okay. And we fought it, and we came back, and now we have new friends. We have another friend
Birdman
too.
only died like 3 times, but he's okay. He lived.
Maggie.
We have
I'm sorry. That was
Man.
rude.
Bounce back.
Oh,
That's
we have
cute.
another friend too, Hildy, but he's not here right either. He's he has one eye. I think he's a cyclops of some sort, but he also helped too, and I think he does magic too. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'm
Stalvin
gonna go
will
see what I
point.
can.
Stalvin will point over to their one-eyed friend and notice him just like looking over this over a similar book, but it has a whole bunch of arcane crystals, just illustrations on them, and he looks very intrigued by it.
Very nice.
Oh, very nice. It's just on that page.
As Coraline approaches the kind of stern-faced wolf at the counter, kind of eyes her as she approaches, seeing her zoom around with her avian friend, the tavern, a little bit before stepping over. I help you.
Coraline's like, I want to try to cook something. She's gonna like, I got tasty monster parts, and she's like, I'm gonna try to make something. And she's probably gonna, pull out the book, and there's probably a list of recipes, and I'm hoping there's pictures there too, because Coraline doesn't always read too well, so she can probably look at pictures of ingredients and be like, I want to make this.
Well,
I just imagine
are
you're
you
just like
looking to
Sorry.
use some of our facilities? That's a service we offer all of our hunters free of charge. However, if you did kind of lack some of the maybe appropriate skills, we do also offer some expert or skilled craftsmen to assist and undertake the tasks for you. But that does come at a little bit of a cost.
Coraline's a broke bitch right now. What, like, do I need like cooking utensils to do the cooking thing with? If I use your facilities, I'm just trying to understand it better. I promise I can go back there and not
It
blow
would
up
be
the
cook's
kitchen.
utensils. If you aren't proficient with that, you can supply the materials, and we can make it for you. But the craftsman in question would take a small fee.
How much of a fee are we talking about?
It would depend on how skilled of a craftsman you yourself are looking to hire.
It's just too much for Coraline's brain right now. Coraline wants to try to cook herself. So how much are utensils? So maybe I can try. I'm a better cook than what I look like. Mostly, sometimes I hope.
I believe cook's utensils would be probably about 5 gold for a decent set.
Coraline she just slaps 5 gold on the counter and she's like, I'll take it.
Very well. I'm going to go ahead and give you cook's utensils. Did you remove the gold?
I am working on it. I am doing it in D&D Beyond. I have removed 5 gold.
have given you cook's utensils.
Are these gonna break on me every time I use them?
If you follow them in acid, maybe.
Stab with the knife, not with the fork.
No.
I mean spoon.
But they will. You will not be able to add your bonus to this. Only, I believe, I would allow for a dexterity, but you would not be able to add a proficiency if you're not proficient with the tool.
That's okay. She's not proficient, but it's okay. She's just gonna be like, I have knife. It's kind of like a dagger. I can hack with it.
I think the specialty kind of knives that are provided in the cooking, the chef's kit itself is probably a little bit better than what you stab enemies with, but...
So I could stab flesh with this and it's better?
I think you're making it worse.
I don't think you're supposed to stab food when you're cutting it up, but...
No, hang on. I want to see where this goes.
I think your dagger would be better for combat. Your cook's utensils probably better for the cooking aspect. You asked if they would break this. That might break them.
Okay, so don't stab flesh or scales or anything that might be fighting me in combat with them.
That's accurate.
Okay. I think Coraline is going to try to take Ooh, okay. I think she's gonna try to take some beast fat and beast bone and put them together to make this thing that's supposed to be carrion delight. And she's pointing to the picture probably in the book.
Big ol' smile. I want that one.
She's like, I want to make this.
Very well. I believe that's a journeyman, so it might be a little difficult, but you are certainly able to attempt it.
Okay.
Did you require any assistance from any of our personnel? Or are you intent and keen to attempt this as a solo venture?
Caroline looks to the wolf, and then I guess the dragon lady behind, and she's like, what is B if for assistance?
Well, for my assistance, let me double check really quick.
Caroline going bankrupt to make food. Well, she wants to make food.
Oh yeah,
and
wasn't she
share it
low
with her
on
potty.
funds already from buying the goggles?
Caroline will be fine. She'll be fine.
Well,
This entire
for me, as I'm only a journeyman, it would be about 10 gold for my services.
Okay.
My lovely wife is much more skilled. It kind of motions to the dragon that you had mentioned. Her skills are in the expert level. You would be paying about 40 gold for her services.
Caroline dies a little on the inside. You can just see her face. How she's just like, Caroline is like, oh, she must make really tasty food. And Caroline's like, if I get a dragon steak, she thinks about that for a moment. She's like, maybe not a dragon steak. And so she's like, if Caroline carves up something really tasty, and she'll bring it to Dragon Lady, as long as it's not a dragon, and have her prepare that. She's like, for now though, she's like, could you help me? And she's like squishing just her tentacles together, like in that finger, like pushing your two fingertips together. It's like all of her tentacles are just doing that.
I could offer my assistance. I would have my fee of 10 gold for that. And above table, what this would do for a journeyman, this will add a +6 to your roll if you wish to hire.
Okay. Cool. Coraline will hire her wolf friend, and I'm gonna subtract 10 gold.
Okay.
And we're gonna try to cook. She's trying so hard to make a meal for her friends right now.
So this roll would be using your dexterity. So it would be a +5 and a +6 to the roll, depending on what you roll yourself as well.
Gotcha.
Since
Okay.
you are also hiring the craftsman to assist you.
All right, I've already subtracted the gold. I'm going to roll dexterity.
And this will also take 1 hour of time to cook, and then about 10 minutes to eat.
Perfect. Okay, and you said I just add a +6 to this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't see how to add a +6, so I guess I'm just adding it after the fact.
Yes, it will be a +6
Gotcha.
added to whatever.
All right, let's go, Coraline.
It would be... Oh, it is actually... Very nice. So, you are able to create and craft the carrion delight that you had wanted after working with the wolf, kind of definitely simmering some of the meat that's still on the bone over a roasted open flame until you see like some of the fat parts to sizzle, and that's where he kind of mentions you were already in the process of taking it off of the heat, so he kind of steps back.
Okay. Happy Coraline sounds. And I'm just taking that out of my list for things. So we have that.
And you said that was a beast bone, correct?
And beast fat is what it takes.
All right. So, from this, you have learned that the beast bone gives an advantage on saving throws against the blinded condition. And the fat from this also gives you a... I need you to roll me a 1d4, please.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to write this stuff down so that I could remember.
I appreciate it. I do also have lists, so I can just, if you just know that you use beast bone fat, I can add those later as well for your notation purposes.
'Tis a 3.
3. For those who eat and partake of this meal and who you choose to share it with, as you kind of have tasted a little bit during your cooking process, you realize that this gives an additional resistance to cold damage. Every time you take an instance of cold damage for this hunt, that will be reduced by 3.
Ooh.
Ooh. So cold resistance and then saving throws against blinding.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Okay. Well, if it's enough to share with everybody and herself to eat too, Coraline is absolutely gonna share with her hunting party. Don't know what we're hunting yet, but hey, Coraline just wanted to make tasty food because she's been denied food so long. So she just wanted to make food.
The entire time that you guys have been cooking, Stalvin has been regaling Hildred with some probably exaggerated tales over their last hunt.
Oh, it was a sight to see. You should have seen what I was doing out there. Out across the beachside, taking on aquatic beasts of many varieties. I thrust in my spear, and I missed. There was some dust in my eye, and I missed again.
It's okay, you stomped on him good afterwards.
I did. When I realized that my tools were of no use to me, I used my own... I used my own feet for it!
You're here for that.
Okay. Coraline will meet up with her friends again, and she's gonna be like, "I made food," and she'll slap it down on the table.
Oh,
Please continue to regale us as we.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It looks
She's like,
tasty.
yeah, she's gonna be like, "I don't know what we're hunting." She's like, "I took a shot in the dark because it's kind of random what things can happen." But she's like, "The wolf helped me at the counter." She's like, "Nothing exploded," so she's like, "I think it's a success."
So long as it doesn't explode in our tummy, I believe it will be an expert success.
I make no promises. You need to have a higher constitution then.
Breaks
I
reality.
don't think exploding food is would be very good for me, but
Stalvin has never had any questions or doubts about his constitution until this sentence.
Caroline's just smiling, and she's just gonna be like, it's just one of those eat
Flashes
that
in
she won't.
Stalvin's mind of a red pool filled with what looks to be blood or some other ichor. Sends a small shiver down your spine.
Does the red void look back at me?
It blinks.
and then paralyzes you when you fall off.
Over.
Those noxious fumes, you swear you smell them for just half a second.
Don't faint again, because I can't push you out away from things that you're too heavy.
All that you hear is just a before like his scrunched up face just freezes out of instinct rather than actual paralysis.
You get used to it.
He shakes it off after hearing that. Huh? Have you done with that too, Hildred?
You get used to it.
But yeah, so Coraline will present. She's gonna be like, the wolf said sometimes there can be like benefits from like eating food and stuff. Something cold and something about blind or something. I can't quite remember. But she's like, so if we prepare food before we go out for a hunt, it might help us better.
Wolf, in fact, said nothing. You realize these of your own volition from tasting and cooking it yourself.
Coraline's had a revelation. Higher entity speaking to her mind, and she's gonna be like, cold resistant. She's gonna be like, oh, we should fight something in the cold today, and I don't know why.
Maki's just like, okay.
So they should give you some form of omniscient?
Maybe.
He's gonna take a spoonful and just.
Oh no.
She's gonna be like, I'm not trying to hurt anybody. She's gonna be like, I didn't put any of me in it this time.
Out.
Tilt's head. Huh?
I trust Coraline. She would never lie.
You can see it in her face, and he's gonna just like reach out a hand, just like look at that.
She just has like that 3 smile right now, and it's like, why would I ever hurt anybody?
I trust her.
You say unless they deserve it, right?
She's gonna be like, Hildy fought with me too before, and she's like, she's my swim buddy. She's also really good in the water.
It'd be kind of upsetting if I was a shark and I was terrible in the water.
Stalvin just like gives like a very, very brief spit take. You're a shark?
I exposed my sharp teeth.
I was gonna say Coraline just does like the Will Smith pose to Hildy, and it's just like, just there. It's like the teeth, the skin, the everything.
Literally everything.
Oh, I see.
Maki just looks fascinated. Like, oh.
More akin to a Zora than a Triton, or like I guess an Aquaman would be the best way to describe it.
Aquaman.
I see. Maki and I, we spend most of our time in the forest, so yeah, not really too acclimated yet.
Likewise, I spend my time in the sea and the coast. Where I've seen your kind.
You poor friend, and yet we are keeping you here above dry land. If there's anything that I can do to make you feel more comfortable, you let me know.
I sure will.
Ah, yes. I haven't even introduced myself yet. Stop. My name is Stalvin Zeta. It is a pleasure to meet you, my friend.
Hildred Luxford. You can call me Hildred if you like.
Yes.
And we'll offer a hand, but it's over the table, just still offers anyway.
He's gonna look at your hand, and he's gonna be like, I know that sharks are not scaly. He's going to reach out and accept the handshake with a big gruff shake.
I'm really debating on it. Yeah, no. Just kind of copying the motion back. Just, you have a grip. Just pulls back, the hand's broken, just.
But you are all able to share and partake of this meal over your various discussions, gaining all of those same kind of benefits.
I guess Stalvin will just regale Hildred of the tale. And okay, forgive me. What is Aaron? What's your character's name?
Caw?
Caw?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry. I noticed it's like one of the only characters that's not labeled here right now.
Oh.
But no, he'll just like address everyone with the tale, like what happened. He's like, and that's his way.
Paul was there.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about he wasn't there for the whole thing.
Yes, he was. Oh well,
Mhm.
not the big cat part. But she's like he almost died in combat.
He did indeed. It was a tragedy. But
I
I'm referring.
missed the early part there. Go ahead, tell me your story, mate.
I was referring to. Thank you so much. I was referring to the portion where. Actually, I forgot the chronological events right now. If we had met our little Sphinx friend first before we found the pool, or where we found that treasure map, of course. Well, Coraline, you were looking down deep into the veil of this blood-blackened redness. I had to grip you with all my strength. I tossed you out, and then I woke up 3 days later. And we are still in the desert.
That's amazing. Just simply amazing. How did you ever make it back?
I don't think I moved.
How are you here?
The resilience necessary.
I just remember waking up and nothing just changed. I can only assume that the presence of my body, my strengthness, even when unconscious, it was able to protect my friends.
Not really, but she's like, I pulled you away from everything and stuff. She's gonna be like, our Cyclops is gonna be like, Tavern, and she's like, couldn't pull you away. So she's like, I just wrapped you all up in my tentacles and moved you away. And she's like, I'm lucky. She's like, I'm glad you didn't get re-paralyzed when I touched you.
I'm about to say, he was like drinking some soup while you were explaining that part, and then just goes, what? He immediately starts like looking all around his clothing and whatnot. He lifts up a bundle of his fur just to be able to take a look more at his like collarbone stuff, just to make sure he's not like breaking out in some kind of like hive or rash from it still.
Like I say, you get used to it.
It's like a warm hug.
Hugs, I like hugs.
Dad,
No,
Give her a
that was one of the rows.
It's
Don't
not
touch.
a very restful one, but it is, you know, that sleep of unconsciousness.
Caroline just kind of slaps her tentacles down on the table. She's going to be like, well, we can do preparations if anybody needs anything. She's going to be like, because I want to go back out and maybe stop something again. She's like, or we don't have
Yeah,
to
let's
hunt
go on
today.
an adventure.
Yes, of course.
But she's like, I just want to make sure everybody kind of has everything that they need. She's like, Call, I don't know if you want to try to do your like machine-y magic thing. She's like, I know you put that really cool thing out on the field when we were fighting last time and stuff. She's like, I had no idea you could do that.
Oh yeah, look, here it is. Here, I'm gonna pull out like a little miniature version of him and put it on the table, and push the button on the back, and he's going to grow up and transform into the big version.
Transformers, robots,
On
in
the table?
disguise.
It's just a small version.
Mid transformation, I'll whack him off the table. Like, oh, that's not proper shit.
You
She's
said
just
this is like a mechanical or kind of an iron bird, more or less, right?
Correct, with like
Oh,
a raven
like
skull
those-
for a head instead of the boxy.
Like the owl things from Lethal Company is what you described it, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God,
the
old bird.
old bird,
The old bird.
Yeah.
Neck things. Yeah.
but with like an actual bird head.
I just had the scene play out in my head, just like, Car, do you have everything you need? Oh, you're right, I got everything I need right here. Just like puts a revolver on the table.
What?
Gun.
Still working on getting that.
She's like, oh, she's like, did you talk to our other friend to get your gun? Are you still working on that?
We have guns?
My funds are a little low, but we're working on it.
Oh,
I have.
she's like, hopefully I can get you the new shooty thingy soon.
Oh, I reckon real soon I should have that pretty little baby. Oh, it looked like she had a nice little bit of kickback to her, you know what I'm saying?
So it sounds like we need to
Oh,
stab
that's my god, right
something.
there, it's both eyes.
So, so we
before.
just need to stab something
Lucky,
so
like,
we
jumps
can
like,
get the fun.
Also, we have guns?
Yeah. Coraline just motions to Layarson, who's like at the other table behind them. She's gonna be like, he has stuff. She's gonna like, we can also craft stuff too now. But she's like, yeah. She's like, he has the shooty things.
Yeah, shooty bang bang.
Should I get a gun? Monkey's just like,
clearly broken flintlock on the table. Like, very well used.
Yes,
but
Smokey,
broken.
you should get a gun.
Monkey,
Speaking
should I
of
get a
which,
gun?
Monkey, you should not keep the gun.
Give
Okay.
her.
Hey,
Give
give
her.
her
What's the worst that could happen?
They are very
my
loud.
staff. They are. Oh, I don't
Very,
like
very loud.
noises. Okay, I guess I'll stick with my staff. That's safer.
Well, he's satisfied by Le Bonk.
As you approach the Racken over in the corner, he kind of tips up to call, giving that nod of respect to a fellow artificer. Ah, you come back from your hunt already. You guys, well, you cleared me out of my quadranoculars, but
oh yeah, I had a
Something else
few
you
other
want to
questions for you, really quick. You remember that pretty little piece you were showing me that it looked like pew? How much was that exactly? I don't recall.
Well, if you wish to purchase a standard pistol, I believe that would be about between 200 to 300 gold.
Oh no, this one had some magical to it. It was special. Ivory and the handle. Oh, it's pretty.
He kind of cocks an eye at that. I don't sell ivory-handled pistols.
I could have sworn.
That's actually
I
a much
could have
bigger
sworn,
charge.
mate. Come
Kind of
on.
notes down in his notebook.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Oh, let me say, come on, man,
Brilliant.
you have one.
Well, I really only have a little bit of a prototype that I've been commissioned to make. That in and of itself would still need ammunition or charges for it to function. Is that what you were looking at?
I think that was it.
Give me 1 second really quick.
I remember it was more than 1,000 gold.
I think the specific one you were talking about was about 4,000 gold.
Holy shit, that might not have been it.
Just trying to check my notes to make sure I'm not highballing you on these. I want to try to make sure that the mighty Leasen is a reputable dealer.
I thought it was under 2,000.
I thought it was like 1,500. I thought it was under 2,002.
I thought it was under. Jeez, crikey!
Oh yeah, I can almost support it. Holy shit!
Oh, that was for the prototype that I was working on. It was a little bit better. I may have an old variation around. It would be I would charge about 1,000 gold for that.
Yeah, all right. Does it? Wait a minute. Does it got the ivory handle?
If you wish to add ivory to the handle, that would be. Let me check.
You're right. That would be cruel to the
800 gold
rhinos.
on top, and it would just be for style,
Aesthetics.
style and
Oh.
aesthetics.
Oh, we'll come back. We'll readdress that.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. We can just fight a cold elephant. That's what we can. That's what we can hunt next
Oh,
time.
what?
A elephant.
Oh, that's a good thought right there. I'll get my ivory handles yet. I'll be back with those. But yeah, can I take that gun?
Do you wish to purchase any ammunition with it? It does require specialized cartridges.
I was actually gonna add. That was my second question. I was gonna ask about making bullets because I see here in the monster manual that +1 ammunition requires a pouch of beast teeth.
That would be for your kind of standard firearms, like a pistol or possibly even a blunderbuss. I don't think that would work very well. It would probably jam the entire system, and it would have to be repaired if you used that with the laser pistol that you were looking at. These are more...
Holy shit! I don't remember a whole lot about this gun. Damn, it must not... Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no. I would also like to purchase some ammo.
It would be about 200 for a cartridge, and the cartridge itself would contain 6 shots.
Alright, so 1,000 for the gun, and 200 for a cartridge.
That is correct, sir.
I'll take the gun.
Any ammunition?
No.
Caroline tilts her head.
It's okay. You can just throw the gun at people,
and
right?
tilts her head
does
to the other side.
Maki has no idea how to use a gun.
Come preloaded, right?
She's just like, call friend. She's like, how much do you need for magic pew pew? The ammunition?
Oh, let me look in my pouch here.
Guns sound complicated.
Count my coins. Find where it is. 40 gold.
A little bit, Maki.
You're only missing 40 gold? That's all you need?
Yeah.
Coraline will come over and she'll just see me. She's just gonna just slap some wet coins down in front of Carl. She's gonna be like, I don't know a lot how this stuff works, but sounds like you need things kind of like my bow and arrow. Like I need arrows. She thinks about it for a second. Does she need arrows? Probably needs to buy arrows. And she's like, anyway, she's gonna be like, so if it works like what I have, then you need to have things so you can shoot. So she'll give Gaul 40 gold so he can buy ammunition for his gun.
Starvin will also come out. Remember, if you need any potions, now might be a good time to get.
I do have a fresh supply. There are 4 potions that I currently have in stock.
I don't even know if I have potions on me.
I know that I currently still have 1
I
potion.
do.
I don't think I have any potions on me. I don't think. Oh, I have 1.
But Caroline, I owe you so much. Honestly, I would hug you if it would kill
You
me.
can. I can move my tentacles away.
Hugs?
She's gonna be like, I won't it won't kill you.
That's gonna kill me. Promise.
I'm not gonna get you. And she's like,
I
you
die,
help
I'm
me.
gonna be really mad.
She's gonna be like, I'll give you mouth to mouth and bring you back to life.
Yeah, all right.
Kind of.
Come in for the hug.
She'll hug him, and she's holding Caroline's actively trying to make sure none of her tentacles are gonna accidentally like touch him and try to paralyze him. She's trying very hard. She's just a very huggy person, and she wants to hug with everything. And she's like, not everything can survive this, so she's just using her hand. She's like, you helped me get my goggles, and she just points on top of her head. She's like, you gave me a lot for that. She's like, it's just the least I could do for you.
Well, I appreciate it very much, and he'll push all the gold over, like mid hug. He'll push all the gold over. Like, 1 cartridge, please.
All right.
You all right there, mate?
He will give you.
Oh, I'm doing great.
Wait, Maki's like, you guys are giving hugs. I want a hug. I want a hug. I want a hug. Coraline, do you want a hug? Can I hug you?
Maki's just like
should-
scratching his chin. Well, it seems like guys are okay.
Hugs for everybody.
Yeah, Coraline will hug. Coraline is just trying to see if she has enough arrows right now, and she is okay for now.
He kind of does
Stop.
nod when you're checking over your quiver. You are able to craft the arrows and such, if you so wish, with those beast teeth that I heard you mentioning. That is definitely a possibility. This you will need to more or less formulate your own crafting system. Above table, I have given you a laser pistol with 6 charges.
Nice.
If you are not proficient with firearms, it will not gain any bonuses to its attack rolls.
I'm just
I
imagining
don't
an image
think I
of
am.
Honchbro trying to point a pistol at someone, then get knocked back the second they try to shoot. Bang!
Chance.
However, proficiencies can also be trained, but it will require time investment from your character. That is something I'm open and available to doing, but it might be over the course of essentially a week for that character, or even a month, depending on how difficult it may be.
Where do I?
It would be under your character, and then it would be under the weapons. But it would take, you wish me to reduce 40 gold from you, Coraline?
I already did.
Okay, I'm gonna reduce Carl's gold to 0.
Yep.
Caroline can feel it, and she's just gonna pat him on the back and be like, "Don't worry, we're gonna stab you something real soon."
Taking in the merriment, Stalvin's just gonna slowly look over towards Hildred and be like, "Do you need a hug as well?"
Fuck it. Sure. Why not?
Get over here!
Just scream!
Just this Stalvin is like gripping him tight and
Yeah, be careful with his hugs. He's very strong.
I can tell.
Are you okay?
I'm
Tilts her
just
head.
so happy to be your old friends, Maki. I can't help it. He'll let Hildred go after that.
He's gonna
I
say
can
you let
heal
Hildred
if he
go,
hurt
but she
you
doesn't
just
let
now.
go of you. Just, all right, my turn.
Maki tilts her head further. Okay, you guys are like
He doesn't seem like he's dying.
He's okay, but
Now I'll go back.
Coraline guess she's gonna go figure out what kind of hunts are happening now.
Yeah, Stalvin will come with. Maki, Hildred, let's go.
me.
Wow.
Right, as the wolf kind of looks over to you all, nodding that you all have approached. You need some other assistance? Looking to go on a different hunt?
That big hunt.
Yes, big hunts.
Well, the only hunt that we do really have available today is the specific one from Dr. Stein
Aw.
that we had available the last time you were here. It's been a little bit more pressing. It's definitely pushed some priorities aside. We've now
Kinda
been
like-
hearing a few reports of missing adventurers who have attempted to both undertake the hunt, and we're kind of traveling through the area. As well as Dr. Stein kind of came in with a bit of an update since your last visit. His brother is apparently missing as well. I'm not sure if I had mentioned that previous. But his whereabouts are still unknown, as well as the tower itself, his kind of wizard's tower that he had in the area. checks over some of the documentation in front of him. This would be for the Tanglepines, Tanglepine area. It's a bit of a forest that kind of serves as a very frequented journey point to and from certain bigger kind of town locations in that district. So it's kind of rose a little bit in prominence for several reasons, as some of the locals maybe don't feel like that pathway is very safe to traverse now. Unfortunately, that's the only hunt checks we do have available, as it has risen in priority for today.
Well, that makes sense if everybody's disappearing and stuff. She's like, I'm just sorry that Tavern isn't here, because she's like, I knew he was looking her a stein or something. She's like, but if I see anything magical or anything like that, I'll keep an eye out for him.
I don't believe that Teleron would want for us to sit idly by as the denizens are being assaulted either. I think it would be good for us to do this too.
And if it's the only one we have right now, then it's super pressing, so we'll take it.
Very well. I shall mark you all down for undertaking this venture. Kind of hands you that blue arcane crystal. This is strangely coded this time, as we're not entirely sure what the prevalent threat is in the area. It may be one or it may be multiples. This you all will have to activate in order to facilitate your teleportation and transportation back. However, there will be a fee imposed upon you all should you activate it too soon. As we'd have to charge up another and then resubmit the quest.
No, that makes sense. Corali's just gonna tie that amulet around her neck and everything. She's gonna be like, okay. She's like, I guess let's make sure we have supplies, and then when we're ready, we can get a drink and then go on a hunt.
It's good.
Excellent.
That reminds me. Here.
Yes, it would be good for you, Coraline, to be holding on to it. I might crush it. By mistake.
Tell me, please.
Oh yeah, Maki, I think you also get a wild companion as well at level 2. So
I
you can
didn't
do
see that
find
on
her.
my thingy, but is it a spell?
I think it should be a
It is
feature.
a usage of your wild shape to basically cast the Find Familiar spell.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm actually my chain thing up. If my cat would leave me alone.
Cat says no.
I'm trying to put you in the game, Kami. I need you to behave. Do this.
And be clicking on the summon button instead of clicking it in that. It'll post it in chat, and then you'll be able to do that instead of kind of posting it multiple times. Just
Oh, did I just do that multiple times?
click
Okay.
that. There we go. So yeah, you should be able to click on the summon button. You should be able to click on the creature type, and then you should be able to summon them as well. That should work the same, I believe, for the druid feature as well.
Okay.
Unless their icon's somewhere else. Am I crazy?
Because you should be able to click on it, and then it'll ask if you want to summon a celestial fiend or fae.
Oh, then just type in Celestial Fiend or Fae in the chat.
If you click on the button in chat, the summon button under the ability that you had posted, that's the button that I am referring to.
Doesn't give. Huh. Just not give me the option other than the actual box with the ability in it.
If you're looking at your inventory, that's the wrong thing because you're just continually posting it. It's going to be in the actual chat log itself and the button that is contained in that chat log.
Chat messages.
Yeah, because it will not give you those if you click on it from your character sheet. It would just continually post.
Oh!
Yep.
Still learning this.
It's all good. It should be the same for the Druid features as well. But yeah, if I do mention chat, it will be specifically the actual chat logs for the game. There are some features and functions that are important to use from those and important to be aware of and click when using.
All right, is everybody doing good?
Yeah. I am ready for a good fashioned drink.
Okay. Think I'm just gonna buy one extra sippy just to have it to be on the safe side.
I wonder if I should get another healing potion.
Coraline knows she is very frontline, and she's like, sometimes the magic doesn't reach me because I'm real deep in combat, so she would like to have a potion.
Heliana does turn to the two individuals that have kind of approached him. Do you wanted one of my healing potions?
Yes, please, at least until we can figure out how to make them, which I can't make, but hopefully one of our friends would be able to learn how to make something. Just side glance to Call, because he makes stuff and that's all she knows in her mind, so maybe he can make potions. But till now, yes, she will take one potion, please.
He nods. It would be 20 gold for a standard healing potion.
I am subtracting the gold. I am most good now.
I would also like one if someone else didn't want to, you know. I don't know how many people want to buy a potion, but
I can hold off. I already have one, so it should be good.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Very well then. That's all you require. I'm gonna migrate my way over to the gambling tables, as he kind of starts to walk off, steps over on the table to kind of get past Coraline.
Could I have a... Oh crap, I've been missing out on this stuff. My freaking crafter, my artisan crafter thing is supposed to give me a 20% discount on things. But for the fast crafting thing, as part of my long rest, could I have been making some caltrops?
Which trait are you referring to? Let me double check.
I'm gonna give myself a healing potion if that's okay.
Did you detract the gold?
Yes, 20 gold.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do it in the Foundry.
Oh, I could do it. It looked like, but I'll let you do it.
You should not be able to. If you can, that's a little bit weird.
Well, it looked like I could press the plus button. I didn't try it though.
Oh, I just give you another one.
Oh,
Mhm.
That's fair.
Yep.
Makes
It's
Probably
easier
more
to
sense.
kind of look and see as a reference.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
plans.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
If it ever
Thank
gets
you.
too much and inventory gets too much, that's when I'll look at things.
Crap, guys, I should have been buying this stuff for us.
No.
I'll
It's only
start
20
from
gold.
I'll start from next stuff. Get us a 20% discount. But for
Discount would be applied outside of the Pack Tactics Tavern itself. I believe we did discuss that when you were building your character, as things here are also already discounted heavily.
oh, okay,
Outside of Pack Tactics, the tavern itself, it would apply to any individuals that you do wish to purvey with.
gotcha. Understood then. And for fast crafting, I'll send you a pic.
Yeah, I see it. You can also do this. So if you see it in your character sheet in Foundry, you can also post it in the chat as well.
Gotcha.
That's why I try to just keep the chat clean, more or less, so I can see what's going on.
Understood.
If you would have the necessary smith's tools, which I believe you do, you would be able to use that as part of the long rest, because I believe you did take one.
Yes.
Otherwise, it would be a long rest. And then that would be, I think that would be 2 gold for caltrops. Let me double check.
Let's see. Provided you have the artisan tools associated, have proficiency. I don't think it has a gold cost.
It would be 50 silver for making a caltrop in the materials required for it. Yep. Your crafting in this essentially is half of the item's cost, unless you need to purchase those materials. The purchase materials would drive the cost up a little bit, but if you have everything that you require to do so, which just requires kind of the mason's tools and the smith's tools and any refuse metals, things like that, it would be half of the cost.
Gotcha. Do I get a 20% discount off of those?
If you are purchasing outside of Pack Tactics, as we just discussed, then yes, you would be getting the 20% discount. Inside, unfortunately, no.
Dang it. Alright, understood. Alright, I'll take off 50 silver.
And,
Wait, hang on. 50 silver? That's like...
It's like 5 gold.
50 silver would be half of 1 gold.
Oh.
Conversion
Oh,
rates are in 100 unless you're counting Electrum, which we do not use because of the Mind Goblin problem.
What?
Gotcha. Alright, understood. In that case, I'll get myself down to 317 gold and 50 silver pieces.
The 316 gold. Oh, you already did. Never mind. You were at 318. Yep.
Correct.
I saw it after you had done the update.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Add 1 caltrop. And make sure I got these from the right compendium. Okay. Boop. Caltrops are now in your inventory.
Thank you.
And also, just as a heads up, with the amount of gear and equipment that many individuals have, as well as kind of the base weight of many of the individuals, for roleplay purposes, I'm absolutely fine if people want to, ride atop or do things like that. However, it would encumber you at this point, so you would receive reduced mobility. Just to be upfront and aware.
We talking about like travel or only in combat?
Both.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yes, sir. And then were you able to figure out
Wait's a
your
bitch.
pact of the chain as well, Nova?
No, not at all.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do it for you. Just let me know what you would like to summon then.
I think the Sphinx of Wonder was what we tied it to last time.
Gotcha. So Oh, I needed to click advanced options. That's my mistake.
That's what I tried to do earlier, and I got to this page, and I didn't know what to do from there.
Yeah, so the way I'm doing it, just to let you know as well, so you have access to that, I click the pact, and then I do the extended options.
Okay.
And then I click the use ability. Boop.
Low.
Yes, sir.
You've
There.
changed.
There is your Sphinx of Wonder. That's the image that has been provided to me. If there's something different that you would like, please just let me know and provide me the picture and image.
Oh, I thought it did.
However, yeah, it has to be when you click the ability, use the extended summons option. And that brings you to Pact of the Chain features, more or less. All right.
This is going to take some getting used to. Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't be from the Find Familiar that you're clicking on right now. It would specifically be in your features in the Pact of the Chain invocations.
Okay. Public. Features. Find familiar. Extended options?
Yeah, it's extended options. I've already done it for you, so it might not function the same way because it does try to track resources and things of that nature.
Okay. To get the chance, I want to make sure I get that down so I don't have to bug you each time.
No, you're good, dude. Just let me know. That's all I need.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, it was the same for the Iron Defender in last session that I was not really aware of. I'm a bit new to some of the Artificer and the new options that they put out, and now they've even expanded it for many different options with one of their newer modules. But yeah, if I know something that I need to be aware of that, I can easily do it. It's no detriment to myself. Just want to make sure
Gotcha.
you guys get the options and the features, so I don't want you guys ever to kind of give up on that, because it's like, hey, just let me know. I can help.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
But you do all have your mark, you have your objective, you purchased some supplies. What else would you all like to do?
I'm gonna point my gun at my robot, trying to look cool.
Bang.
The unblinking eye stares at you.
Start practicing that quick draw.
At some point, Coraline is going to gamble, but today is not that day.
Today is not that day.
Gamble.
All right.
Coraline's gonna look to her friends and she's gonna be like, if we're all set and ready to go, we should go take down this mark since it's being a menace.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do got one question for you, Wolf.
Yeah, what's up?
Because when I hit my the actors button on my page and I go to the party section, it actually has the Wings of Wonder loaded up early from last session with the image. I didn't know if this one would save it to that or not, or that's something you can even see.
That is, I can see that. I do have that, but I do like having it tied to the option. Does that help make sure that everything more or less is kind of correct? I can just double check really quick.
Oh, now it's on the board. Okay.
Yeah, it has different.
That is the one. That's weird. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I guess it just didn't load on my end for a second.
No, I did just drop it, and yeah, you do have ownership of that one, so I'm going to go ahead and delete the other one then. I still like the abilities to be used because it is helpful for the MIDI game tracking.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go get laundry.
I was trying to check and see if you did want to summon your wild companion. If it costed, if it took an hour. I don't think it does, though. I think it just says his magic action.
For me?
Yes, for your wild companion.
Doesn't that use a
wild shapes?
Yeah, it uses wild shape.
I don't know if that would be useful to do right now. Would it? I don't know.
Looks like
wild shapes will
Druid
recover
things.
from short rests as well as long rests along the way. So essentially, the only kind of bad option would be to summon it just before rushing into a fight, more or less.
Okay. So it would be good to summon something now, maybe. Can I make it a orb?
If it go onto your character, it should be under features, I believe.
Sure, I saw it
Wild
somewhere.
companion, which you're able to click, and then I believe it says
you can have a cat,
it
a frog.
disappears when you finish a long rest.
Yes.
Well,
So it would essentially disappear your first kind of long rest after venturing out into the wilds, and these adventures do take a bit of time. So if you wish to have it, that would be easy enough to do, but it would
Maybe once we
be
get to the
taking up
place.
one of your wild shapes for any kinds of fights. You would be able to short rest before, but you have to let me know that. Otherwise, it will take up a wild shape.
I'm trying to get a picture for it. I don't know if you can.
I can get it.
Well, no, I have like a picture, but
Okay.
I don't know if you want to futz around with that right now, or if you just want to make it a generic thing.
I would do a generic thing and probably just have you cast Find Familiar for right now. I can update the picture after that's done, but I do that to make sure that the stat block for those creatures is accurate.
Yeah.
So it's something we'll deal with when it comes up. However, as Coraline has walked over, Tesha, the dark elf attendant, has kind of looked over. You still getting a little bit ready, or are you wishing to, continue your adventure and your excursions?
I was like, we're going on an excursion. We're going to go hunt.
Oh, all right. May I see the mark or the gem?
Oh, I always forget you have to see this, and Coraline will
I
hold
need to know
up
where
them.
to send you, yeah?
Sorry, I forget sometimes. She'll hold up the gem and show it so it can show where they're going to be hunting. She's like, we're hunting something for Dr. Stein.
Oh, you're wishing to journey to the Tanglepines crossroads. That would, I would prepare, and which she does, kind of going back and preparing a bit of a drink before setting it on the table. Boulevardier, there we go. It looks like a kind of, a bit of a darker liquid inside of this, kind of, a bit of ice block that's almost perfectly formed to the circular mugs and the glasses that she is giving. It does seem to have kind of a bit of that wispy fruit or that kind of orange peel. However, the peel itself seems to be slightly fizzing at any point that it touches the drink, and kind of, because of that, simulating this strange movement inside of the glass.
Coraline just sniffs the drink a little bit, and she swirls it, and she's just like, she's like, it's so pretty. She's like, it's like looking into like the cosmos. She's like, anyway, I'm ready, and she'll just down the drink.
It tastes a bit bitter and a bit acrid. However, you realize this may be more of an acquired taste, but it does finish off with a little bit of that orange peel and kind of zesty citrus.
I think she's okay with bitter things. Like, she prefers the taste of something bitter, more acrid, more salty and sour, as opposed to something more like sweet or fruity.
Nice. Well, you all know the drill. Unless you wish to purchase any additional beverages or supplies before you venture forth, I wish you the best of luck on your hunt.
Right. And shall we then?
Down the hatch.
Yes.
All right. As you all taste the same kind of bitter, slightly acrid beverage, and those hints of citrus hit you almost at the same time as that kind of arcane well from within you, and you realize something may have been either attuned to that drink, or you are now attuned to that etheric weave. You think the portal will take you where you wish to go, or at least the general vicinity. Do you all wish
Come,
to?
robots, to the portal.
What?
Whee!
And I am also going
Let
to
us go.
go ahead and give you ownership of your defender as well. So
Yeah.
you should be able to move them after I do this. There we go. So that way I'm not
Woo.
micromanaging 3 different familiars on screen.
Yep.
I'm a quick.
There he goes.
He's
Off on an adventure.
Oh no, there he goes.
All right. So, as you all kind of prepare yourselves and get ready for your journey, you touch the teleportation circle. Yep.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
The defender turned into minus 10 feet, sir.
You lose it? I gave you control for 2 seconds, and this is what
Oh
happened.
no.
And it explodes.
You are
Damn.
now behind the background. Cool.
Why did you do that?
I don't know how I
believe
got
if you
here.
hold control and then W, shift W? No. Okay, I have no clue what makes it happen. I'll have to do some research, but he's back here.
What?
He's back.
Back again.
I have no clue what makes it happen, and I genuinely do not know.
Oh, it closed out of the window for me.
Oh no.
Oh man.
All
Give me
right.
just a second.
You are all good. We're about to transition to a different map in general. As you
Perfect.
all feel kind of that arcane whoosh hit you when you're touching the portal. Feeling that familiar rush of like almost falling through this void of nothingness as the kind of color spectrum just bleeds past your eyes, either leaving them unable to intake colors or in an actual dark void, before hearing the sounds of kind of some birds chirping, wind rushing through the trees, heavily forested trees, maybe picking up some underbrush as well, smelling a little bit of a nice spring or summer day. Upon opening your eyes, you will all be in the Tanglepines Cross. So I'm going to go ahead and get that scene set up really quick.
Oh wow.
Whee!
I see Tanglepines. Sounds nice and brambly.
All right, there we go. And then I'm going to activate the scene. Woo! Bringing everybody over. You should... Yep, global illumination is not on. Let me go fix that.
This is the perfect place for the porcupine.
There we go. You all kind of arrive in what seems to be a heavily forested area, a heavily forested kind of jungle, but a very trodden path kind of leading from one point to the next. It does seem that there's kind of several points or recesses off of the side should night fall at an inappropriate time for those to kind of rest and, you know, take a little bit of reprieve after a long journey. This definitely looks like a very traveled path. Now I have the question of who would be leading this investigation or this specific hunt.
Caroline, did you wish to take the lead?
I mean, I can if no one else wants to. She's
I'll
like,
take
I'm
the-
pretty good at tracking, but she's like, I always want other people to see if they can track
I'll be
too.
your-
She's like, feel the earth.
Field blade, you wish to?
you know what? I'll be your secondary. Make sure she doesn't get jumped from the bushes or something.
Oh, nothing's gonna jump me. I have a high sense of surroundings.
I believe you. You can take Pima with you, though.
Except that one time I was out with Carl and we almost got dropped off a cliff. Guys.
What?
Yeah,
What?
that was pretty bad one night. We got so low.
My dad was had a good day. But yeah, Coraline can roll.
So I would either accept a singular roll with the help action from some individual if they are proficient to track it with survival, or a group roll, whereas each success and you could nominate essentially a leader, and each success or failure will impact the leader's DC as the end result total.
Stalvin can assist as he's proficient in survival.
I can give a reaction that gives you. Wait, what is this? Oh, I had 2 to your roll with Pima's reaction.
Ooh, I'll take it. All right, I'm rolling survival then.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
all
the
right.
burst of ingenuity. I don't. Where is that here?
Am I
This would
rolling
not
with
be a
advantage then?
survival, or this would be a ability check, which I believe it does not count as it's strictly for strength, dex, and things of that nature. So it's not
Just
going
says
to be on skills.
It says
Am I
ability.
rolling survival with my wisdom or my dex?
It does say ability. I'm trying to figure out because this would be for a survival, not specifically a ability roll.
But-
I'm not actually sure in my head if there's a difference at this point, because it would be like a skill roll rather than an ability roll.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't the skill itself an ability check?
No, your abilities are your modifiers like strength, dex, constitution. I believe that's the way it's defined. For right now, we can do it so that it will account for those, and I will research that later.
Okay, so am I rolling survival with advantage or?
You would be with advantage as well as, I believe, a +2.
Okay, with my wisdom for my survival.
I would ask for it with wisdom, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
This is a 2024 thing. That's why I'm lost. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So that is a very nice roll with the 23. That is a success. That is your first success. You realize, as you kind of lead the group through a bunch of this forested wooden area, that, well, there may be... I'm also cueing the actual music for this area. You realize that while this is a heavily trodden path, and you find various traces of different footsteps kind of going both to and from, this might be a little bit of a longer venture or journey to encounter this creature. You will, however, gain access to a clue. So please go over to the right side and tell me if you can see the clue on the player's journal.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me
Just
see.
for clue 1. Please do not click the remainder if you are able to see them. I am unaware of that.
I can only see clue 1.
Oh, yeah, I can only see one.
Cool!
Yippee!
As a success, what you do end up finding and encountering is this pile of bleached bones and almost tarnished free metals that are found nearby, caused by what seems to be acid corrosion. However, there are no bones from the knee downward. So only mainly the top half of what seems to be creatures of varying sizes, picked clean.
Alright, my first question is there acid near me? Coraline's just going to check to see if there's anything like acidic beneath her feet or in the area where these bleach bones are before she goes over there just to see if the metal is salvageable or anything, because she's all about looting. So can I just check to make sure I'm not stepping in an acid pit anywhere?
That's free enough. There doesn't seem to be any prevalent threat in the area. You rolling high enough on your survival. Kind of looking around, there definitely doesn't seem to be any acid or that kind of prevalent threat. Like even the smell, it doesn't give off that normal decomposition smell. Just this kind of neat stack and pile. It's that makes you aware of, potentially there might have been that acidic damage or touch on these, but it doesn't seem to be here now.
Okay, then can I check? You said the metal isn't tarnished. If I'm thinking correctly, that means it is.
The metal.
Can I see if
polished?
Polished. Okay. Is it usable? Are there weapons there that could be and/or used?
There would be probably one helmet. Kind of this metal helmet that seems very forged to an individual's face. There would be, let me double check. I would say there seems to be suited or fitted chain armor, chainmail. As well as probably about 2 short swords and maybe 1 broadsword.
Okay, Coraline is just like meh to the swords, but she'll see the helmet and she's gonna be like, I don't know if anyone could wear a helmet or like chainmail, but she's like, I think we can wrestle these off the bones and it could maybe be of use for us if you don't have anything really good on you already.
Yeah, allow me. I'm sure that I can use these metals for some more, quick crafting.
Remember, stuff is heavy, so if you can't carry it, you might, sink like quicksand.
The chainmail itself is 55 pounds, as well as the additional helmet, I would say would be another 5 pounds, bringing that entirely up to 60 pounds, as well as the short sword and the broadsword. The short swords and the broadsword.
Okay.
I can take that. I'm just barely reaching over half capacity with that.
I'm going to go ahead and add the chainmail to your inventory, as well as are you collecting both of these swords, or the 3 swords?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add 2 short swords, as well as a broadsword.
Lay it on me. Lay it on me.
There is no broadsword, so I'm just going to put 3 short swords, as I wonder why there's no short sword or broadsword. I think I might be spelling it wrong, but that's on me.
Longsword?
Great sword.
Yeah, it is spelled in a longsword, even though it is actually, I would call it a broadsword, but that's just me. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and delete one of those short swords, but that is, you are easily able to do that.
Yippee!
For your encumbrance and the ways that I'm playing encumbrance rolls, when you do hit the second little pip, you can see your kind of bars on your character sheet under your inventory. When you hit that second bar, that is when you hit your encumbrance.
Gotcha.
If you ever exceed that bar, and my pet peeve with role-playing games in general, that is when you are over-encumbered. When you actually have too much on your person to over your encumbrance. Making fun of Skyrim, particularly. That is what you are able to do and find from this section.
Excellent.
Okay.
Hoist it all up onto his pack and make sure that they're properly saddled in on his saddlebags.
I hope it doesn't slow you down too much or anything.
Not at all. In fact, they will make my butt a good ramming weapon.
Have one success on the tracking. You realize it may take 2 or 3 more scouring through this area. At this point, it's been probably about 3 or 4 days of kind of venturing through the wilderness in this path, seeing what you could find, taking that rest when you could get it.
And we don't know what the mark exactly is, right? Like what it looks like and stuff.
That you know the information that was communicated to you about the mark, which was relatively very little, as they did not know that much themselves.
We know that
More of a
Coraline
projection.
just
We just know we're looking. Yeah, we're looking for someone.
okay. Coraline's like,
we didn't just
really
mug the
hope
dead
we don't
body."
get. And she's like,
Hopefully they are not already dead.
I mean, you definitely
like-
mugged a dead body.
I mean, is it actually
Yeah, but hopefully
mugging
it's
if
not
they're
the
dead?
They're very dead.
I'm not doing that.
Coraline has no
The
moral.
bones show no
That's just
line of
acquiring
animation or
resources.
anything. Even the kneecaps are gone.
No, not the
Coraline
kneecaps.
Well, I guess then I'm gonna roll for survival again if everybody still wants me to do this. And Carline's like, she's like, just cause I'm kind of like stealthy and kind of in the dark and stuff. She was like, Maki, you're from the forest. She's like, you can also like try to track and things and stuff. She's like, I don't mind, but she's like, I'm not at fault if we fall into like another pit of like carrier birds and they try to drop us off the cliff again, because I gave the opportunity for other people. But I guess I'm rolling again for survival.
Hey, go ahead.
And Stalvin will
Do it.
help as well.
This what y'all get.
This this will be a failure for your second survival check. For this instance, you kind of find a little bit way off the path. Definitely thinking maybe that trail of bones and refuse could have led to something. And it's in this venture that you realize you may have lost that path. And it takes about a day or so to reorient yourself and find that pathway again before kind of proceeding a little bit further up. When you do find the pathway again, you are greeted by a individual that seems to be kind of making their way down this path itself. Let me get an actual token up here for that. That's the wrong thing. That's also the wrong thing. Whee!
Blimey.
Let's see. This seems to be kind of a more fairly, like a fair-skinned individual with kind of a plume of feathers sticking out of their broad cap, just making their way down, seemingly. Oh wow! Hi, Steel Defender.
Hello.
Sorry.
Seemingly making his way down as you guys kind of rejoin and reorient into this path. Kind of gives a light wave, acknowledging, fellow travelers passing by. There doesn't seem to be anything too off-putting about this individual's demeanor, save for kind of a nervous glance over the shoulder at occasions, before making his way closer, but still giving that friendly, open wave.
Stalvin raises his hand and waves back.
Hello, friend. You must be careful. There are monsters nearby.
He kind of tilts his head to the side. I didn't hear anything about, maybe not monsters, but I swear I saw a boar with wings flying through the area. I read about it in a magazine, Wizard Weekly. It seemed to be prevalent and only really popping up in this area or vicinity. So I was on my way kind of out looking for this, as it seems to be an aberration or a freak of nature. Have you all seen anything of that?
A ball
No,
of
and if
wings,
I
maybe
did-
when pigs fly.
She's like, if I did, it'd be dead already because that sounds tasty.
They are
She's
fairly
not lying.
aggressive, from what I've read in Wizarding Weekly. I believe they're owl boars, if I remember the name correctly.
Does this Wizard magazine include them being able to spit acid, perhaps, perchance?
I don't think it mentioned anything of that. Just that they're very territorial and they can be a bit aggressive. A dive bomb from a boar's tusk seems to be their modus operandi, and could be lethal to both entities. I believe that's the journalist who reported it. They found a boar impaled through another adventurer.
He should have learned how to dodge better.
Tusks.
But-
Tusks are good.
He's gonna look over at Colm, like leaning close.
Ivory.
Well, I think we should go after this thing. For no reason.
Yeah, no reason at all.
No.
I was gonna say no.
I was gonna use his Kinku ability to just repeat back exactly sounding the same, going, nah, no reason at all.
No reason at all. No reason at all.
No reason at all.
Above table, a boar's tusks, I believe, are made of horn or chitin.
Yes, correct.
They so are.
Mm-hmm. So you will be unable to harvest ivory from that resource.
That's a problem for later.
We'll figure that out in due time.
Maybe it'll still look cool. Who knows?
I honestly
We'll figure out how to turn it into ivory. Alright.
Yeah, well, I wish you all the best of luck with whatever your adventure is. And just starts.
Why, we're in the ivory game, mate.
Wait.
Slowly turns. You know that's illegal, right? That's considered
I did
poaching in
not
many
know
areas.
that, mate. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have told you. We're not doing that.
Who are we going now?
Someone just looks back to Maki. What is poaching?
It's when you illegally capture an animal that's not supposed to be captured.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
Especially with entities that are a little bit more rare, we don't want to exterminate or eliminate them completely. We'd still like to obviously study all creatures and be kind to the earth itself.
If it attacks me, I'm going to defend myself.
Those things are not
And if
kind.
I act, okay, she's like, I'm just gonna say, if something attacks me, I accidentally might slip my dagger into it, and that's not my fault if it dies. Maybe it shouldn't have attacked me first.
Okay.
Self-defense is always a feature that is amiable and respected upon adventurers.
Alright,
we
so all we gotta do is
poach
come
if
across
they
something with
attack
ivory
first.
and an attitude.
That's certainly why I'm a little bit wary and more prepared as I try to venture, maybe catching a hopeful glimpse of one of these.
You didn't see anyone else wandering these forests right now, did you? Just you?
Just maybe a few different adventurers or tradesmen that were passing through the area. Are you looking for anyone in particular?
Something that spits acid or throws it up.
That's
It when it
not
walks.
something I've seen.
Well, I mean, I think there's somebody in trouble in these woods that we're looking for, but if you haven't seen anything like that, then I guess we have to keep looking.
Nothing comes to mind, I'm sorry.
That is fine. Thank you for your assistance, all I find. Do you happen to have any clues as to where we might be able to find one of these owl boars?
If I'd known, I'd probably be there myself investigating and looking a little bit deeper into stories. You can't always believe what you read in the news.
Especially from wizards. But anyway.
They seem to be a little bit more reputable than most. But I understand some of the higher circles. There's definitely been a lot of crosstalk. Well, I bid you all a good day.
Good luck. I hope you find what you're looking for.
I hope you all find it too, as he gives a farewell wave before wandering off.
Stalvin waves and then slowly turns back to the party.
Guys, are we doing illegal activities?
It's like I said, it's only illegal if you get caught, and like I said, it's aggressive. If it comes up at me, I can't help what happens if my finger slips.
That's lead ocean law.
This is our tribe. We have no bounds whenever it comes to put these poaching deals. We take from the land whatever we need, and we treat it with respect, of course.
I'm from the ocean. It's eat or be eaten.
That's what she said.
Hope you heard them, officer. I am going to.
Caroline's just there with this dead straight face. She's like the colon D right now. She's just like, I'll do what it takes to survive.
We have diplomatic immunity.
I'm in parole. Does that count?
What?
Why else do you think I carry a celestial cat wherever I go?
No.
That all makes sense now.
Is he got your pole, officer?
Yes. Yes, she is.
Cat has a small notebook this entire time and has just been making notes.
You have not told me about this. I could have a criminal record.
It's not
Criminal record. Nods to
Well,
itself.
he's just like, is being a criminal bad? What's a criminal?
Stop writing down whatever I say. I will not even be able to read it.
If you ever stole a glance at the notebook, it would all be written in Celestial.
I thought you were gonna say like scribbles.
No, it does look like scribbles to you, however.
Oh.
Wait, I think I can read that actually. Not that Maki would really be looking at that right now.
On this episode of Stalvin Learns What the Criminal Justice System Is.
I just have what is it the SVU like sound like the opening
SVU Forest Ranger Edition.
Yeah, that's what I
Today we're
have
hunting
in my
ivory poachers in Tanglepines Crossroads. Dangerous game.
I'm sorry to tell you, but Stalvin, but we just watched you mug a dead body off of a corpse. You did not have clearance to be able to do this by the state. I'm afraid we're gonna have to be withdrawing all of that and everything else that you own to the city that you've purchased nearby.
You're right.
Just the kitty cat pulls out short sword.
No,
Whoa.
idiots.
Oh, you're right.
Cat flies up 15 feet.
No, do not worry, please. Just do not put me in prison.
Continues making notes.
Put him exclusively in
I don't like to look at this.
All right. That will be your second tracking check. Unfortunately, that is your first failure. You have one success and one failure for this.
Coraline needs to snack someone else trying.
It has been in grand total for this venture in these wilderness and woods about 5 to 10 days in total, somewhere between that venture. So it's been a bit, especially with kind of getting lost from the path and then being able to re-find or reacquire your way.
I mean, I guess I could do the next thing. What was the roll for it?
It will be a survival
It's a survival.
check. And you will be, I believe Stalvin would still be offering assistance, so you would be able to roll with advantage and with the
Coraline will help
parole
too.
officer offering +2.
Please, I am just a humble crafter with legally, morally obtained produce and materials.
You just looted that corpse.
Ethically resourced.
Yes,
Acquiring resources.
that would be should you all choose to continue your investigations and your efforts.
Okay, so survival.
Survival with your wisdom modifier. 22. That will be another success. Very nice.
Very good.
So, with that, as you all progress a little bit further into the kind of the forest, you find a section or kind of a clearing where there seems to be just this massive amount of foot traffic that is seemingly moved from one place to another. It's a little bit off of the path in kind of one of those nice recesses or clearings that you all have found on the ways, and taking the opportunity to take any long rests or short rests should you need to during this journey. It's only about another 2 days before you do end up finding this. You will find the second set of clues if you want to go ahead and look in the player journal under the clues. There's a variety of different humanoid footprints all facing downwards and seeming to kind of track or trail in a specific direction before kind of getting lost in the remainder of the muck and the mire progressing upwards the path.
Maki, some of these footprints, I have never seen them before.
Why are they all pointed the same direction?
That is a good question.
Do we not
How
want to
many-
be here?
How many feet does this creature have?
I don't think it's. I think it's multiple creatures.
Do you think
I
that
hope.
this thing steals feet?
Yeah.
Oh no, Maki, I have four of them. They're going to take them.
Well, it's a good thing you have some to sacrifice then.
Just the, just the
What
Minota
I mean?
line. Ah, what lovely feet.
Whoa, 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 hey!
Not Monako, I can just hear it. Oh god.
It was a mechanic in
Call Gimme the
Expedition
gun.
33. You had to slay creatures and steal their feet so he could transform into them.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, what?
Amazing.
Call give me the gun.
Honestly, having so much fun with that game.
I'm glad, dude. It's
I don't
fun.
like this anymore.
That is the second clue that you all find with your second successful survival check in this area.
See, first clue we get some wonderful loot. Second clue we get stinky feet.
Your favorite.
No,
Stefan loves feet.
fucking do not.
Whoa, watch your French.
That is it's a seal. Fuck is a seal. How you say seal? Yes.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, I forgot.
are there a bunch of footprints that are on the ground? Like
If you
Like,
want
truly.
to look at the player journal, it should give you
I
kind
am.
of a good visual representation for that area. But yes, there's kind of this open clearing, a little bit off of the path. This isn't what you find necessarily on the path. It's kind of maybe 15 feet or so located off of it, with these footprints kind of all trailing around it, as well as that trail of footprints just kind of progressing. Before it gets lost in that muck and mire of the normal path and the foot traffic going both ways.
So there's no footprints like in the clearing. They're just all leading out of it or something. Like
I'm motioning for a ban on the word feet for the next 2 hours.
They are
We have
the footprints and the feet prints all
feet prints.
all
Go to jail.
are circular around that area. It does look like there might have been something kind of a little bit heavier set into that middle portion, so you're unsure if that that kind of made some of those feet prints not available to see. However, you could investigate further if you choose, or you could continue your journey. That is up to you.
Stalvin slowly looks to its camera. I'm not going to help you look at feet.
The feet are lovely today.
They're just footprints. They're not actual feet, so it's
no,
now.
slightly
they're feet
better.
prints now. It's my own word.
I hate them.
Can I investigate? Can I investigate why there's no feet prints in the?
Yeah, you are able to do so. That will be an intelligence or an investigation roll. So go ahead and give me that if you would.
Investigation. Oh, I'm not very good at this. Does anyone else want to do it instead?
What is it for investigation?
For investigation?
Investigation
I cannot.
is
Yeah.
off of intelligence.
I'm dumb.
I'm also too dumb.
Yeah, that's not for jellyfish friends. She's gonna be like, Cole, you're really smart, right? Cole.
Call?
Oh?
Call.
He died from feet.
Coraline falls to her knees.
You killed him!
Coraline falls to
He
her
killed him
knees.
with the feet!
She's like, Cole.
We got too obsessed with feet. He's dead now.
Oh, no.
Hildred, are you good at investigation?
I can't read common.
Wait, what?
Wait, are we all bad at it?
I mean, I have a +0. Like
I've got a -2.
Oh, Jesus, never
I was
mind.
going to say, above table, you are absolutely able to read Common. Common is the starting language.
I know.
If you wish
Yeah, but
to
that's
not
funny.
be able to read, that is absolutely fine.
Okay, guys, I have confession. I'm actually proficient with investigation, but it's only on a +1. If anybody meets that, at least I can help you with advantage.
Caroline sits there and
I
smiles.
have
She's like,
+0.
+1.
Got a -2, dude. I
Coraline,
can't help you.
Coraline Reed.
I think Call has the best investigation, but my bird friend can't hear me. If I flap my wings, maybe he'll understand.
Give it the flapper flapper.
Call, if you're muted, we can't hear you. Please speak to us.
Carl, reading kills people.
Oh no. Coraline
help
can
it. They have
take
such-
a shot in the dark, but I wonder where my bird friend has gone to. He's flown the coop. Actually, I don't think he can fly.
No, unfortunately, Kenku do not possess that ability.
I was gonna say Kinku are like kiwis, they can't fly.
Wow.
Okay, I'll roll it, and if whatever happens, happens. Am I rolling just a straight investigation check, no
If
advantage or
Stalvan
anything?
was helping, it would be an
Yes.
advantage. So you may
All
do so at
right.
advantage.
All right, Nat 1, here I come.
Now one's in a row. Let's go, baby.
There you go.
17. You feel at least a little confident that there probably wasn't any feet prints in that kind of center clearing or area to have been obscured by whatever was settled in the middle. So you're confident to say that all of the feet that would have made these prints and these tracks are definitely kind of surrounding that area. I'm also stretching my vocabulary to attempt as many times as I can. I'm sorry.
You're not.
No, not at all. But that is kind of what you're able to discern from the area itself.
I can't believe that Stalvin has just become an ultimate support horse.
I can't believe we're all really bad in investigation.
What we have God, and now he's dead.
I know, I think the bird is the
I'm
smartest
sorry,
of
I'm
us.
back.
Oh, you're alive!
He lived.
We have come to the realization that Call is probably the smartest person here. Because
Oh, no.
everybody is bad at an investigation. Coraline did pretty good, but all of us are
Investigate
bad.
something?
I already did it and I succeeded, but I think
nice.
I think you're the one with the highest investigation. Like, true story.
I don't even know what my investigation is.
It's better than a +1 you're winning.
I believe your investigation is a
Yeah, I've got a
+5.
+5.
Oh my god, yes,
thank
Carl's the
Thank
smartest
the
person
Lord.
here. He's the smartest person here. He's hanging out with the jellyfish, a shark, and everybody else is bad.
We have the combined intelligence of an apple slice.
Not wrong.
But
Then I
does-
guess we're going.
Yeah, that does seem to be the most that can be kind of ascertained or obtained from this area itself. Now, so it doesn't look like there's any need to further investigate.
Caroline's just like, so all we know is something spits acid.
And it likes feet.
She likes feet, yeah.
Yep, Stalvin slowly looks at the camera. He's not.
Caroline has had a snack and she's like, okay, she's gonna be like, I guess we'll get back out there. She's like, there's like nothing else like out here. She's like, the feet don't really seem to lead anywhere, so.
The feet lead to the path,
But the path splits in
but
two?
they get, well, they kind of get a little bit obscured at that point. This is also kind of this traversing or placeholder map, more or less, for any variation of things that may happen. But this is kind of, they were in a clearing off to the side, and then they kind of intermixed with all of the feet leaving different tracks both to and fro the area, so you're unsure how far that could guide you.
That is so totally unhelpful. But I guess that's the best thing we have right now, so we're gonna follow the feet for now.
All right. Who is leading this one?
I guess Caroline's fucking foot queen.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? No. 10 out of 10.
Yep.
All right, Wolf, you already know what you're going to call this episode.
The feet one.
Hey!
All right.
I'm doing pretty good.
So that is going to be the third success, which is very nice for you all. You all progress, and I'm going to take you to a different map in a second. Let me just get this prepared and ready, as well as kind of drop you guys all over here. Oh, cool. Okay. I don't know why it did that. It just dropped people on top of each other versus the previous time I did it, which kind of split everybody. Make sure that I have global illumination on this scene before I bring you guys in. Learning from my past mistakes. All right.
Darkness.
And then I'm going to go ahead and activate this scene.
Everybody hide your feet.
So as you all are progressing, you do kind of follow that natural trail, stopping, wandering from side to side and just kind of continuing down that pathway itself. And you do find a bit more of that trail with what seems to be different travelers coming to and fro, kind of leading up to this area. I need to check all of your guys's passive passive perceptions. I do not know where that. Oh, that's actually. Sorry, I forgot I have an easy one for this. Okay, Maki. You are the first individual to actually kind of really see or experience a lot of this while being led kind of expertly by Coraline, following that path. Excuse me. You find an individual that seems to be kind of more or less cowering behind this tree over here. As you
I can't see the map yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you cannot?
We're still
I thought
right now.
We're still loading.
Yeah, it's still
Well,
loading,
it's
yeah.
it's stuck loading. still.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, everybody's gonna come over here in a
Oh.
second.
There we go. There we go.
Yippee!
Yeah, I did not see that.
Yippee!
However, you do see.
So where?
So it's behind, kind of, and I'll go ahead and pause. It's going to be behind this tree over here as you guys are progressing. He doesn't seem to be caring too much about really the pathway or the trail. His focus seems to be more or less on the building itself. But yeah, you would be the only individual to kind of spot him as you're walking up and come into this area.
Okay. I guess Maki would be like, oh, there's somebody over there. What are they doing?
Person.
He seems to be kind of cowering behind the area itself, or the tree itself, and looking apprehensively at the tower. And give me 1 second, I'll provide an actor for him. And pop him into place. A bit shorter of an individual. Seems to be maybe of some dwarven or maybe, gnomish halfling descent. It's you're unsure to tell from this angle of vantage. What would you all like to do? And as you do kind of come in, you do see more or less sorry, I should give more of a description. Kind of an opened a tavern off the set side of the path. There's kind of a signpost that's indicating different directions to the Tanglepine crossroads and to what you assume to be kind of bigger cities down the line. Kind of behind you would be for Lumiere, and one in front of you would be for Miranda. But you do see this decently sized establishment. Looks to be kind of wooden in its main construction. There's warmth kind of flowing out from the windows as well as the door. There's the sounds of laughter and merriment that you're able to kind of overhear as well.
I guess Stalvin would take a look at what proceeds to be like a tavern or some restaurant. But after hearing Maki, he'll look back to her and just be like, "Hey, there's a person. There's plenty of people."
They're hiding behind the tree. Should we go talk to them? They look
They're
scared or something.
Fighting with so much merriment around. Yeah, come on, let's see if we can cheer them up.
Good to me.
You all wish to approach the individual?
maybe not all at once because they get kind of spooked. Maybe.
I mean,
should all run at him like a horde of rats looking for the last piece of cheese. I'm kidding.
Yeah, maybe that does sound like a bad idea.
yeah, I mean, you have it'll be a shark, a jellyfish, a centaur. What are you a Maki? Are you a panda? What is a panda?
I am Maki.
All right, a Maki and a bird and a giant duck.
Don't watch this. This is just the most embellished example of all of those creatures walk into a tavern joke.
We're a menagerie.
Oh, no, let's not forget Sparkle's the wonder parole officer over here.
You named it? Her name is Sparkles now?
Sparkle's Puma, but Puma's for quick reference.
You are very brave to be drinking with your parole officer.
We're just gonna throw a bag over it so you can't ever see anything.
Parole officer is the bag. Paper or plastic?
They're only mine, relax.
She's like, cloth. Or a potato sack. But yes, so Coraline's like, if an individual is hiding behind a tree, maybe we all don't come together at once so they're not like startled and overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Me and Maki can see what's going on. If you guys wish to enter the tavern.
I'm gonna stay nearby just to be safe.
Whatever happens, happens. She's gonna be like, come on, Carl, let's go to the tavern.
I was like, whatever. Later, bitches. I'm gonna drink.
I feel like we shouldn't split up right now, but
If we are splitting up, I will kick on initiative, so that way I am able to keep in mind everyone's turn order and the order of operations going through. That way everyone gets a turn. So let me know what you guys are doing, and then I will adjust accordingly. I'm letting you guys know because usually, initiative comes up, everybody panics. This will just be for making sure that I have order of operations going forwards.
Caroline, let us stick with the party for right now, okay?
Sounds good.
I'm waiting for the fuck no. I'm going to the tavern.
Cura's like, I guess I'll be fine.
Alright, then we shall go behind the tree.
Oh, dear Lord, you startled me. As this...
did we all? I thought we all weren't gonna go to the tree.
We are looking for the cheese.
Gee.
Oh no! Oh no!
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Apologize. I meant, please tell us what you are doing here, not inside.
Yeah, he does seem to have... He has a little bit of, a resolve in his face, but his demeanor is a bit betraying of someone who might be more kind of nervous on the inside. I'm trying to hide it, but you see those kind of cracks come from the twitches on his face, as well as kind of the shuddering looks left and right. My name is Gunthric. I have no clue who you are. I would, however, advise maybe not going in the tavern.
Right. Well, my name is Stalvin. This is Maki. That is Carl. Is that? And he's just gonna go around everyone to meet the.
Meet the family.
And they'll say, "Why?"
Individual, as you're saying,
Why should we not go into the tavern? It sounds like there's such merriment happening.
I'm a caravaneer master. We were never necessarily paid to sleep in there, or to sleep in taverns in general, kind of making our way on the roads and things of that nature. Our purveyor never afforded us those kinds of nice comforts. We weren't really aware of this tavern's existence on the Tanglepines crossroad path, but we just kind of stumbled upon it, and some of my comrades, they ventured in, and gods, I can still hear the screams.
Scream.
Did they die inside the tavern?
Is there something scary in there?
Did someone take too many pints and end up doing something unsavory in there?
I don't quite know what happened inside. I heard the screams. I called the guards, and they also ran in afterwards. And
did you not go in?
We're not paid to do so. Why would I go in? I'm comfortable sleeping out here, making my way on the trail.
It sounds like there is danger inside, friend.
And he will kind of provide a note in his recollections, bring up this kind of memory as well. If you guys go ahead and look, there should be a third note and a third clue, as he tells you the tale and regales you of how he had taken one of his personal vials of alchemist's fire after hearing the screams, and I attempted to throw it at the wall of the tavern, hoping to maybe burn it down, but it seemed to rebound back off. I had to make quick work not to not to be burned, kind of pulls up his left arm, and there's still a few singe marks from what you assume to be that corrosive or that alchemist fire. I tried everything I could to help.
In order to stop these flames, and I suppose a very, very light note. Hildred, would you like to cover the ears of your parole officer? We are talking arsony here.
It's only crimes that I commit, and I can't commit crimes, so...
I'm sorry, it's also only really arsony if you weren't aggressed on first.
Coraline is just tilting her head to the side. She's gonna be like, so the people inside the tavern are, let's say shady, for lack of a better term.
Let's see that for now. I'm gonna pick up a pebble and just idly toss it at the wall of the tavern.
As you do so, it will rebound back.
Okay.
Has anyone come out of this tavern after they've gone in?
Okay.
Like anyone at all?
I've personally been here for about 2 or 3 days. I really don't know of anyone that has left. Maybe they did it while I was trying to catch any amount of restful sleep that I could, but the laughter, the merriment, it's been driving me insane. I think I need to move on.
Guess it's...
Sounds scary inside. I feel like we shouldn't go in.
Oh, we're gonna go in, absolutely. She's gonna just look to Call, and she's like, you're kind of good with magic. She's like, can you sense anything around the building or anything?
Hang on. Let me take a feel of these. Call's gonna try to investigate his way around the exterior and see what he can.
Coraline's gonna come with, but she's looking for back doors.
Trying to see if I have a spell or something.
We are looking for
Just
back
make sure
doors.
I lock all of the windows really quick.
Coraline is roguing. She's looking for back doors.
There only seems to be kind of the one main entrance. What you are able to see, both like kind of making a loop, that does seem populated on the inside. Individuals do seem to be kind of partaking of, their mead or their tankards, raising it up to their Jesus.
I might cast guidance.
Okay. That's a lot of guidances. It does seem to... you're going to have to go ahead and pick which guidance as well.
I have never felt more guided before in my life.
I only see one guidance cast.
Yeah, I only see one.
Go ahead and... you choose a skill. So you have to choose a skill for the guidance to apply to. So if you scroll down, it should be all of the options and variants that you would have access to. But you do kind of see the...
I don't get the scroll on mine.
Oh, okay. Then just let me know which you would want to apply it for, and I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
If you want to see a list, it would be under your own skill lists. But yeah, you do see the internals of the tavern, people kind of seeming to partake of their beverages, occasionally walking back over to the barkeep to get a refill. This kind of light warmth seems to be stemming out of the tavern. There's kind of laughter and merriment, though any of the words are indistinguishable unless you wish to kind of listen or try to listen any closer.
Oh, I will take that up on that. Also, Coraline's gonna be like, I made a loop around the tavern, and she's like, there's sadly no back doors for me to go into. She's like, but it is very packed on the inside, though. But Coraline will get close to like a window or a door and see if she can hear anything that's going on inside.
Okay.
There's a back door.
I don't think
That
it's a
is
backdoor
window.
call.
Unfortunately, I just
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
that's
say.
the
time
window.
to do kind of other avenues and things of that nature for making light profuse through them.
Yeah, she's like, I tried call, I looked at that, and it was a window. It deceived me too. It must be a mimic.
Them damn window-looking door windows.
Yes, the only actual door would be by the wooden staircase, which I'll go ahead and ping for everybody. That's going to be
Sadness.
right here. Boom. That would
But
be
you're
the door,
looking
so you
through?
guys just have to let me know when you are wishing to enter.
Guidance for you.
Do we want to go in? It
Guidance for me.
seems dangerous.
I have a feeling that maybe what we're looking for could be potentially here. Or at least we'll find some
True,
stuff.
but-
So,
What if we
She's
get
like, I'll
trapped
go
in
in.
there? We can never
Look.
get out.
Look through the window. I can't see.
she's like, I'm looking.
Maki here, get up on my shoulders. You can look too.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, yeah. You can follow me.
So you guys just have to let me know what you wish to do. I know you're trying to listen in. Is there a particular skill so I can know for the guidance which of them is going to? Otherwise,
I guess
yeah,
perception,
it could be
Yeah, I think probably
investigation, it could
perception.
be perception. It depends on what you wish to do and what you wish to get from it.
I guess perception, and I guess Coraline's gonna see if she can just hear maybe anything that might be like off outside of like the normal like merriment. Like maybe she's trying to see if they might be like under the influence or something like that. Like not like
Look to
alcohol.
see if anybody's got extra feet.
I can't see down that way.
Call, please.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception roll if you wouldn't mind.
Okay. Just a normal one or with advantage?
Is anyone assisting you? I
Oh,
you
Kyle
have
gave me guidance, but-
Wait.
Yep, that's fine.
Do I have? I don't
I'm
have
rolling.
anything in perception.
Never mind,
so-
Coraline can't do shit, but it's okay. I had guidance though. Is that including guidance?
Let me double check.
It probably still doesn't help enough though.
No, so go ahead and roll me a d4 and we'll add that to the total.
Okay.
Okay.
Tis a 13.
total. So with a 13, you're unable to really ascertain too much of what the individuals are saying. You hear snippets of kind of a raucous good time inside. Seems to be almost a dozen or so patrons that kind of look to be exchanging different snippets of conversation with each other, different drinks, different orders, kind of all raucously cheering at one point. And then kind of a barmaid behind, making sure that everybody is filled and upheld on their drinks. You're not really able to make out any of the conversation because of how they are overlapping each other.
Coraline just kind of sneaks back down. She's like, I got nothing. She's like, if I could get in there and get into the shadows, she's like, I can do some rogue shit.
So I will unlock the door, but you guys just need to let me know when you all are going in.
All right, I think before we go in,
But
Coraline's just gonna. Coraline's gonna.
Did want to go in?
Because once people go in, apparently they don't come back
And he
out.
heard screams and
Yeah, it sounds like a
things.
normal tavern, but
I
think
mean,
if I got up
he
and out
must
of
be.
this-
He looked really scared. It must be
I mean, like, it doesn't look like anything's wrong from out here, though.
Well, I mean, if Hilda tried to throw a pebble at the outside and it bounced back, and then he said he tried to
It's got
throw
some kind of shield around it or
alchemist
something.
fire, so it
Barrier.
It bounced
could.
right back at him too.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you can walk through it.
Well, we're gonna be stuck in there. What if we can't see the forest ever again?
I doubt it. We're all pretty strong. I think we'll get out okay.
Okay. I thought maybe there was something like the barrier was also keeping him out that I was missing.
No, he has just chosen to sleep
it's
out
by
inside,
choice.
as what he has mentioned to you. They never really paid them to do it, so anybody that chose to do it from his caravan did that of their own elective and out of their own pockets. But presumably,
Gotcha.
he was just a little bit cheaper.
Okay. I'm all caught up.
Yep, you're all good, bud.
Let's go in.
All right. Do you all wish to enter the tavern?
I think before they go in, Coraline's just gonna feel around the door just to see if there's any sort of chaps. Like she'll look up and she'll look down. She is feeling for maybe if there's something around that could be hazardous to their health.
I would say for that, you find that your hand itself, when you kind of gently place it, you're able to kind of place it and touch upon the wood of the exterior.
Mm-hmm.
It feels fairly normal. However, you do notice that your daggers kind of almost pull back at your waist, as well as like the poisonous braids of your hair seem to kind of just float backwards. Kept in line by this same barrier that was both mentioned and Hilde sought to test.
Do I feel like I might lose my weapons if I go through this door?
I cannot answer that for you.
Oh boy.
Coraline looks to call, "Hey buddy, how attached are you she's like, "So if something happens to your friend, you can make another one, right?"
Oh yeah, I could make another one.
Okay, she's like, when I went to the door, she's like, I can feel like my tentacles being pulled back in something. She's like, so maybe let's send in your friend first through the door, and if it combusts and explodes, I'm very sorry about that. But she said you make another one, and we'll know maybe not to go inside or not.
All right, I'll have Beck try to go through the door.
Okay. It seems easy enough to do. The door kind of swings open at your call for that. Let me double check. Are you able to perceive things through your familiar or your construct?
Through the familiar?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
Okay. So, what is going to happen is the door will open. He will take a step inside, and the door seems to shut.
Okay, now have it come back out.
All right, Beck, come on out now.
Hildred, we should put the parole officer in there next.
All right, so it stopped being so fun. Come on out.
He's banging on the wood of the door.
Ah, my boy!
Well,
Bang, bang, bang.
As the last thing that you heard from the barmaid was, "Oh, we have new customers coming in." Before the door shuts.
you are going to be trapped in there if we go in.
Coraline, you still have that one thing that can teleport us out, yes? You have the thingy that we can only use once?
But we haven't found the mark and everything, and they'll charge us and stuff and things, so I guess, yes?
What if our mark is in there?
That's what I'm thinking too. I think we need to go in here and investigate.
Yeah, I can go in next. It would not
She's
really
like-
make too much of a difference.
She's like, no. She's like, I can go
No.
in. She's like, I can at least stealth myself.
I mean, I think if we're gonna go in, we should go in as a group
together.
because splitting up, may get someone killed.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
I'm-
How do we unlock the door?
you
But just so-
you tell me, and you will all proceed as a party.
We go together? Question
We
mark.
we can
Yeah.
go together.
Yep. So let me know.
All right, let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. We will be a good point after I move you guys inside. I'm gonna pause it. Whoop.
Call once in.
Let me in.
It's all in the inside. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to fucking move everybody, and it's not working great. Oh, that's because I'm using the wrong. I keep using the other one. Boop. And the similar thing happens. The door shuts closed. And that's where we're gonna, once again, you hear the very familiar, "Ah, we have new customers. Come in, come in." From the barkeep behind the door. But that is where we will take a 5 to 10 minute break. Get some snacks if you want. Go ahead, go to the bathroom. We will be reconvening in 5 to 10 minutes.
Snacks. Understood.
Alrighty.
Sure thing.
Be back myself. And that's going to wrap us up for this week. Thank you all so much for joining. This will be continued next week for the next episode of Pack Tactics. This was the conclusion of 4 going into 5. This was once again the Dread and Breakfast adventure from Helena's Guide to Hunting Monsters. Thank you all so much for joining and watching, and be sure to leave a like and a subscription to not miss out on the epic conclusion next week. Have a good one.